Hi, this is Christa with ArtisticVegan.com and welcome to my kitchen and another Artistic Vegan show. I'm very happy to be with you today. We have a delicious, tasty treat that everyone's gonna love. This is a vegan feta cheese. This was a request from my friend Renee Molinary. Thank you, Renee. We recently explored goddess Greek salad, and I did use some Parmesan cheese, vegan parm, since I had that on hand. And she did say it would be great with some feta, and I can't agree more. So here we go with the vegan variety. I'm going to show you two different ways. One made with cashews, and the other is going to be made with tofu. So if you don't like tofu, you can use the cashew variety, or if you're allergic to nuts, then you can use the tofu variety. So hopefully there's something there for everyone. And anyhow, let's go ahead and get right into it. The marinade is going to be the same ingredients, so you're going to need some dairy-free milk, the zest of some lemon, some apple cider vinegar, or you can use some red wine vinegar, whatever you'd like, some oregano, you can use fresh or dry, and then salt, pepper, and nutritional yeast. If you don't have that, you could pass, though it will kind of give it more of that cheesy flavor. And then for the cashew variety, you'll need some cashews. And then for the tofu variety, you'll need a block of tofu. You'll want firm tofu, not GMO. And the cashews, they can be raw for best results, or you could use some roasted cashews, which is what I did, and that'll be fine too. So my cashews have actually been soaking since yesterday, so they've soaked for probably 24 hours, so they're very soft. You can see how easily they break apart. So this will be very easy to work with. You can also boil them for about 30 minutes or so, and that'll be a quick, easy way to do it if you don't want to soak it overnight. So let's go ahead and make the cashew variety first, and then I'll tell you the difference between the tofu. You want to drain and rinse your cashews and then crush them up. And you can do this in a food processor or with a pastry cutter or a potato masher, whatever you've got on hand. You can even break them up by hands because they are that soft. And you won't want to go too far. You'll just want to have them be chunky. Our cashews have a nice chunky consistency. So now we just mix together the wet ingredients, our marinade. So this was a cup of cashews that I soaked, and then here I've got a half cup of dairy-free milk. I'm using almond milk, and I've also used coconut milk in the past, so use what you've got on hand. And then you want a quarter cup of vinegar. You can use what you have on hand. You can also use lemon juice. That's another way to do it, very natural. To that, you want to add about 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. And about a couple teaspoons of dry oregano. Salt and pepper to taste. The zest of half of a small lemon. It does make it pretty bright. You can go a little less if you'd like. And this will create a nice sour, buttery, cheesy, delicious flavor. Of course, you could add dill or any other herbs that you wanted here. So now you just place it in a jar. Pour your delicious marinade on top. Give it a little stir if you'd like, or shake. And now, you'll just want to pop this in your fridge and marinate it, preferably overnight. The longer you marinate it, the better it's going to be. You'll definitely want to take it at least 8 hours. So if you did this in the morning, you could serve it for dinner that evening. Now the tofu variety, you need a block of firm tofu. I had a non-GMO organic tofu. I learned this method from Lori Mulerath. I hope I said that right. And she turned me on to steaming your tofu if you're going to use it in desserts. Well, I applied that to this method. It's not a dessert, but I wanted to get rid of that beany flavor. So what you want to do is bring a pot of water to a boil. Then take your steamer basket, place it on there, place the block of tofu on top, just as it is, place the lid over it, and steam it for 10 minutes. Then take it off, allow it to cool. You can give it a little pat to get any excess moisture off, and then cut it into your desired pieces. You can also crumble it if you preferred more of a crumbled texture, whatever presentation style you're looking for. I cut mine into cubes. You can do whatever you'd like. And then you do the same thing. You place it in a jar, you mix the very same ingredients we just mixed for the cashews. The only difference is I did add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. You could use tamari sauce for gluten-free. So I took that and I put it in a jar, and I did kind of shake it around periodically, and it's been in the fridge since yesterday for over 24 hours. I have snuck a few pieces to verify that it's worthy of your viewing pleasure, and it is. And I even shared a little with Gerald, and he said, "That's tofu? You would not even know." And the thing is you're serving this and it seems like it's raw, but it's already been steamed, so the beany flavor's out of it, but you still have that really soft texture, but without the flavor of tofu. You just have all the flavor of the marinade coming through. So this is fantastic. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what it looks like. After the tofu has marinated for 8 hours, you can pour it in a bowl, and you can serve it up with some pita, or you can make a little Greek salad. I just made a cucumber salad that I featured in the past, and I will link it. And then you can pour this on top, and it'll be just fantastic. And just give it a gentle mix. How good does that look? Look at that, a delicious, beautiful salad. I'll take the messy bowl and give the nice one to my husband. Okay. This is miraculous. If you love feta cheese, or if you want some to your Greek salad, or you want it on some pita bread, or however you want to enjoy it, you've got to make this recipe. And if you don't want to use tofu, then you've got to try the cashew variety. If you're anything like me, it was hard to give up cheese, but this and recipes like this make it so much easier to be vegan and just so much more enjoyable. I know you're going to love this recipe. Go to artisticvegan.com to get it. Thank you for spending your time with me in the kitchen today, and I hope you tune in next time. Bye!